And welcome back to another review, and we are now looking at the third and final part of the MachineBoy Bruticus line, which we've been reviewing for quite some time right now, and we're finally down to the last piece of the set, which is MachineBoy's take on Onslaught, and this is what they call Mammoth. So he is technically Onslaught, and this is again copied from the what do you call this? The Warbotron Bruticus, and as you can see, I'm just removing some dust because he's a little dusty. But I got this figure from again from Green Hills. I bought him from Mark Spencer, and the whole thing with MachineBoy is that the 4 components were launched, and everybody got them initially, but it took this piece a long time to arrive, and people just started selling their MachineBoy limbs, and they thought that MachineBoy wouldn't really pull through with the whole Combaticon set. But lo and behold, we have Onslaught right here in his beautiful looking armored truck carrier mode right now, and he's just really looking awesome. So he came along with this box right here. So this is the box of Onslaught, which is, you know, Mammoth as they would call it in the MachineBoy sense. We have Shadow Shuttle, we have Foxhound, we have Nightingale, and we got Thor Tiger. And in the middle part right there, that says Mammoth right there. It's a pretty big box. It has you can see here, there's like a section where you can hold it. It says Call of Duty MachineBoy Toys, History of the Largest Military Weapons Fit Robot. I don't know what the heck that means, but that's it. And you have a very beautiful rendition of the Warbotron Bruticus in the very unique color. Although in this picture, it's more reminiscent to the Wukong colors of Onslaught instead of the brightly blue-colored MachineBoy vehicle. So we'll just remove this guy. Yeah, stay there. And we'll focus on the vehicle right here. So as you can see, Onslaught is a very long armored truck, rocket launching kind of vehicle. I don't know what's the exact term for this guy, but he is a pretty, you know, nice vehicle. He rolls, and you can put any of the other limbs here at the trailer section, which we'll focus on a little later. And right now we have Thor Tiger in his tank mode, and you just really, you can drop these landing or these ramps right here, and you just, you know, pretend that, you know, he's rolling down. There you go. And that's pretty cool. I like that gimmick right there. Very, very cool. So we're going to remove Thor Tiger and focus on Mammoth right here. Very fitting name for a very big toy. There you go. He's over, I don't know how long this is. Maybe he's really long, over a foot long, I guess. And we can separate him right here. So this section right here would most likely be the waist section. As you can see, he's pretty dusty. And this also transforms into the chest piece, and you have the guns for Onslaught, and this just really becomes the waist section and the thigh section for Bruticus. And it has a lot of wheels. It rolls freely. There you go. I like that. And it's pretty cool. We'll be using this a little later, and you don't really use it in his robot mode, so it's more of an add-on piece, and it makes up for the transformation of Bruticus. So we're just gonna set this aside. Okay, so let's now focus on the cab. So this is your truck cab, and as you can see, it's a very nice looking truck cab I like the details that they placed on this vehicle right here. So kudos again to MachineBoy for copying Warbotron, but nothing beats the original, I guess. So they made up the engineering, so good job to those guys. I like the colors. It's a vibrant blue, and I like what they did with the wheels. It's very chromy, and really rolls well. There you go. And you have some missiles right here, or rockets, which you can remove later on. Let's try to remove that right now. So these are add-on rockets that you're going to be able to use later for Bruticus. So yeah, let's remove that. Now, it's very detailed, down to the windshield. You have some wipers right there. You got side mirrors. There's like a fuel tank. There's so much amount of detail that was placed in this toy that it's just really amazing. So let's try to transform him a bit. First thing I like to do is because this thing hooks right here. There's like a hole right there, and then there's a peg that actually locks it in place. So just unlock that and hinge that, and then it's on a, there you go. It's on that kind of gimmick where you can pull out gimmick that extends the legs, and this thing opens. How do you open this? There you go. You just open these two, and out comes the toes. You can just fold that in, and there are some spurs right here, heels, so you can make him stand. So slowly you're seeing the lower section of Onslaught, and it's getting into that. The next thing that we want to do, so the problem with this is that my Onslaught is pretty loose. Yeah, sad, but that's just really how it is. The next thing that we want to do is we want to split this section right here. So just try to open the wheels first, and we're gonna take out these arms right here. And just try to split the arms like so. And as you split that, you can raise these things right here. These are the side panels for the doors, and you can just try to raise that. And as you raise it, you can rotate the hands, or the arms, I'm sorry, like that. And it will slowly look like the robot mode now. So let's try to tilt it up. You can see it. The next thing is we're going to try to... this thing is kind of tight though. So be careful again. This is MachineBoy. You don't want to break it because the plastic is kind of tight. So you're just going to really bring this whole assembly down. And this part right here, you'll just have to bring that down, and that would reveal the windshield. And then there would be these two pegs right there, you can see right there, that will lock into these two holes right here. So just bring that down, and there you go. Let's try to open these hands. So you have to open these hands like so, and then just take out the fists. And the fists. There. And rotate the thigh, or the waist, I'm sorry, so that you can have the legs facing you. Like that. So all we have to do now is just pop out the head. So for the head, it's kind of locked, so you just have to really open that a bit. And this is really the whole Bruticus head, but you have to unlock it so that you can open this piece right here, and then just pull out this head like so. And I'd like to just bring that back, and then just close this section once more. And there you have Onslaught. There you go. And he looks fantastic. He looks really fantastic. It's too dark in my room, and most likely I have to fix the lighting using the YouTube what do you call that, filters. But this thing looks really great. My camera is not doing justice. Again, he has some light piping on his eyes, and the molded detail is just strikingly amazing. It's really, really great. He has some quite of articulation on the hands. The fingers can move though, but not all fingers, just like all 4 of them, and then the thumb stays stationary. There's very limited articulation with the hands though, because this assembly is too big. But he looks fantastic. He looks really, really fantastic. I like him. I love him. He is pricey though. I think I got him for like 1,000+ pesos. I'm not really sure how much it is. He is now. I know he's available in Divisoria in 168, exactly at the 5th floor. But I got him from Mark Spencer at Hobby's Toy Box, and I believe I spent like 1.8 or 1.5. I'm not really quite sure, but yeah, worth it. Worth the wait, worth and everything. That is one amazing chunky looking toy. So let's do a quick size comparison. So I'm not really sure how big he is, but he feels like he is liter class size. So I'm gonna try to get a liter size toy, and the only one that's handy to me right now is just really liter class Overlord, and he's almost liter sized, almost. So Overlord's just a little taller. Let's try to put him here, but yeah, he is almost liter size. So yeah, pretty cool. Let's put Overlord back. Comparing him to an MFT Deluxe, MFT Legends figure, he is bigger in every sense. There you go. Comparing him to a deluxe size figure, here's a deluxe size. Here's a Trigger Happy. There you go. There we go. Really big figure. Big, heavy, chunky. Exactly what you want in a third-party knockoff. And he is, compared to the Wukong or the Warbitron, this is definitely a fraction of the cost of what you're going to get. So he doesn't really just come along with this little trailer right here. So he also comes with some other connector parts, which we're going to show you. But this is pretty much his battle platform right there. There you go. Let me just try to get the other part. Now, we've seen this in the previous videos. So we have Shadow Shuttle, and he has the components for building Onslaught, and technically this is his guns that makes up as the